Is the dual-track system socialist? Have you ever wondered how a country can blend two different economic systems? Today, we are looking at the dual-track system in China and asking if it can be considered socialist. To answer this, we need to understand what socialism means and how the dual-track system fits into this picture. Socialism is an economic system where the community as a whole owns and controls the means of production. Communism, which is a more advanced form of socialism, aims for a classless society where resources are shared based on need. Now, let's talk about the dual-track system. This system was introduced in China during the early stages of its economic reforms. It combined elements of a planned economy with those of a market economy. Under this system, farmers and businesses had to meet government quotas at fixed prices before they could sell any extra products in the market. This setup allowed the government to maintain control over essential goods while also letting market forces play a role. So, what are the socialist elements in the dual-track system? First, there is state control. The government kept a tight grip on key sectors, like agriculture, requiring farmers to sell their products to the state at set prices. This aligns with socialist ideas of state ownership and control. Additionally, the quota system ensured that essential goods were available at lower prices, which can be seen as a form of social welfare. However, the dual-track system also introduced market-oriented reforms that stray from pure socialist principles. For instance, it allowed surplus goods to be sold in the market, which introduced profit motives and market forces. This aspect aligns more with capitalist ideas than socialist ones. Another point to consider is inequality. The dual pricing system could create economic disparities. Those who had access to cheaper goods through government quotas had an advantage over others, which goes against the ideals of equality found in socialism and communism. From a communist viewpoint, while the dual-track system keeps some socialist elements like state control, its market mechanisms and potential for inequality might be seen as a departure from true socialism. This system was part of a broader strategy to shift China's economy from central planning to a mixed economy that includes market capitalism. This transition was justified under the theory of socialism with Chinese characteristics, which allows for market reforms to drive economic growth while aiming for a more socialist society in the long run. In summary, the dual-track system incorporates both socialist and capitalist elements. While it retains state control and aims to provide essential goods, it also embraces market forces and can lead to inequality. So, is the dual-track system socialist? It has socialist features, but it also reflects a significant shift towards market-oriented reforms.